Will you get your head out of the clouds and back in the water where it belongs?
Hi friends, how are you? So today I'm doing a video on the new beauty books that are at Walgreens, which aren't by e.l.f. I think they're by Mawkins, and I'm pretty sure they're the same company that owns Wet n Wild. So I was so excited when I saw these. I saw them on Instagram. Not a lot of people have posted about it. Not many people realize that they're out because it's like the same time that the Belle e.l.f. collection came out. So I saw these and I was like, I need these in my life. What I'm going to do, I'm just going to go by each book. I'm going to do some comparisons, swatches for you guys, review. So the first one, I had to get Ariel because she's my favorite princess, and this is what her book looks like. It's all like, all of them are like watercolory and like kind of all really pretty. Like, it is just gorgeous. If you open it up, it looks pretty much the exact same as the other books, and then but you open this side instead and it has the day and night, and it has the little protective flappy thingy. So if you flip this over, it has 9 eyeshadows just like any other beauty book that e.l.f. would have. It has 2 blushes and a eyeliner and a lipstick. But I'm going to swatch these for you. About this lighting is kind of not the greatest. Okay, so the first one is Treasures. This one's Treasures. The next one is Gadgets, and then Gizmo, the blue one. They aren't coming out as pigmented as they look in real life. Sorry, I'm holding the camera so I can't point them out to you, but I'm just going down the line. The bronzy, this one here is Snarf Flat. This purpley reddy burgundy color is Thingamabobs. Then this light blue, you can see it, is Dingle Hopper. They are actually really pigmented. You just can't see them as well on this camera. Then it's Who's It's. The purpley one is What's It's, and then this blue is Oceanid. As you can see that I have them swatched and you just saw them closer. They are pretty pigmented and the colors are kind of gorgeous, as you can tell. The blushes are insanely crazy colors, and I don't know if I'm ever going to wear them, but I'm still going to swatch them for you and you'll see how they look then. The first one is called Shell Spell and the second one is called Coral Fixation, and Coral Fixation is like the darkest hot pink I've ever seen in my life, and I don't know if I'm ever going to wear that unless it's for like costume makeup. Like, it is insanely dark. It's gorgeous and everything, but it's just not my cup of tea. And Shell Spell is actually a really pretty, like, light corally pink, and it's very shimmery. But they're both very creamy, both very blendable, and both very buildable. So, like, that's first swatch. So those are the blushes for Ariel. They're both insanely pretty, but I don't know if I would ever, like, use them. I might use the Shell Spell, the lighter one, but the other one is just so crazy pigmented and so crazy dark. I'm so light skinned, it would just not look so good on me. So those are the blushes. The eyeliner is just a normal pencil eyeliner. It's called Jetson Black, and there's one of these in every single of the books, so I'll do that for you. It's just like normal quality. It's dark, a little creamy. It could be a little bit more creamy, but it does smudge like crazy. So I feel like I just literally went like that and it smudged galore. So I feel like it wouldn't stay on very long, especially in your waterline. But I haven't tried it yet, so don't quote me on that. And then the lipstick that it comes with is called What's a Fire, and this name doesn't make any sense to me because it's this pink shade. And it does look very similar to the Wet n Wild lipsticks, so that would make total sense. This is what it looks like on my lips. I don't hate the color actually, I just don't like the name because it doesn't make any sense. It's very light pink, very shimmery, very glossy, not sticky. It has, let me smell it. It does smell a bit like, you know, like wax, but you know, it's cheap, so. But the color isn't insanely ugly or anything. I would probably wear this color. It's not terrible. So that's that. As I zoom in, shoot. That's what it looks like from far away, as you can tell. I don't hate it. I might actually keep it on for a while. So those are all the colors in the Ariel palette. The next one I'm going to show you is Mulan. She looks like this, and then the side has a Mulan on it and has her little Mulan, and then it's still as thick as the other ones. It has the ingredients and stuff on the back, and then it looks the exact same when you open it up. It has this like this. Struggling. Then it has the mirror, and then it has all the products on this side with the little flap, which is so annoying when you cut them out because I've never used them and they make me so mad. Okay, so it has 9 eyeshadows as well, 2 blushes, a lipstick, a eyeliner. So I'm going to swatch these from you. It's going to do the exact same thing as it did before. So at the top you have this white, and this one is porcelain, and then you have this pinky color. It's very light. Come on, focus for you. Focus, focus. There we go. It is called Serenity, and then there's this, it looks like a beigey, natural, nudie color, like yellowy kind of. And this one is Typhoon. Then there's this orange color in Honor, and this ruddy orange color in Tranquil, and then Jade, which is a pretty light blue. This purple, which is actually, I'm kind of surprised how, because the other purple that I showed wasn't as pigmented, but this one is a little bit more pigmented, and this one is in Blossom. And then you have this light green one, which is in Fortune, and then this dark black with sparkly sparkles in Destiny. As you can see, they are just as pigmented as the Ariel ones in her book. Some are a bit, the white one was a bit chalky, but I feel like a lot of whites are chalky. Like, I feel like you can't get the perfect white. These are creamy as well, very buildable, very blendable, all around a good quality. I mean, and when I used, because I used the Pocahontas palette today, they were super easy to put on, super blendable, super buildable, and I'm actually really loving them. So those are the eyeshadows. Now I'm going to swatch the blushes for you, and these are crazy pigmented as well. Just you wait and see. These are the blushes. There is the top one, the lighter one is Dynasty Dahlia, and then this lower one is like Palace Pousse. I don't know. How do you say that, guys? Like, I feel like it's not supposed to say that. But they're also super bright as well. Like, this Palace one is like insanely bright and crazy pigmented. And the top one is pretty and very like a baby doll kind of pink. And they're both kind of shimmery. The darker one is a little less shimmery. You can see those blushes, my hands are covered with swatches right now. And those blushes are insanely pretty but crazy in color. Like, if you're gonna wear those, please send me a picture so I can see. Like I don't even know how to use these. Like, those are like so dark for my skin complexion. I'm not gonna show you the eyeliner because it's the exact same as the other one that I showed you, but this one is called Raven Haired Bun. Makes sense. But I will show you the lipstick, and it's called Mushu's Flame, and this one is a little bit more red, which makes me a little bit happy because the other one was What's a Fire and it was pink. So I'm gonna swatch that for you. I'm gonna zoom you into my mouth. I hope you don't mind. So this is the color Mushu's Flame. It is not as red, it is more like a fuchsia color. It is a little lighter on your lips than you would think, because in the packaging it looks super bright. But, I mean, it's not a terrible lip color if you want a little pop of color, or, you know, just some Mushu's Flame on your lips. And that's what it looks like from far away. I think I like the Ariel one better, which was What's a Fire, just because it's That's a little bit more down to earth. Down to the earth that is the world. Pocahontas. Pocahontas is my favorite out of all three. Mainly because her eyeshadows are the most neutral and wearable. Like the other ones were so bright and insanely colorful that it's harder to wear them on the daily. But these ones are a little bit more neutral and warm. And I think this palette would be wonderful for fall. Like these colors are beautiful for fall. The Ariel one is more like summer, spring, and the Mulan one is like spring. This one is fall. Like I love it. It is my favorite out of all the three. And let's be real, I love Ariel and Mulan dearly. Like Ariel is my favorite princess, but can we look at Pocahontas right now? I am living for her right now. I'm actually living. She looks gorgeous. Ugh. Oh, can I look like you, please? No, I can't. Then it has the wonderful colors that are. And you have Dreamcatcher, Wingapo, Heroine, Ripples, Warrior, Sycamore, Riverbend, Headstrong, not Heavenstrong, and Willow. And then this beautiful, and I also love this palette most because it has a blush and a bronzer. Holla! And then you have a lip gloss instead of a lipstick, and a eyeliner as well. So I'm gonna swatch all of these beautiful 9 colors for you, and then I'll be right back. Okay. So I'm actually dying over these colors right now. As you can tell, they are the most neutral. They are warm toned. So the first one, light blue, is called Dreamcatcher, and it's very sparkly and reminds me of Cinderella. Focus. There we go. Second one is Wingapo. It's like an orangey yellow with sparkly sparkles. Third one is Heroine. Living for this color. It's like a orangey brownie color of sorts. It isn't as sparkly as the others, and I love that about it. Then we have Ripples, which is soup sparklies, and a very dark blue. And then we have this orange color, which if you, you're obviously watching still, is what is underneath, is what's on my, underneath of my waterline. So if you, later you can tell. Okay, anyway. Next, focus, okay, and then we have Sycamore, which is sparkly, and it has like these gold shimmer sparkles in it. It's like a dark brown. And then we have this blue, which is called Riverbend. Come on now, focus. Bro, thank you. And it's sparkly as well. It is darker than the Cinderella color, which is Dreamcatcher. And then we have this orangey orange one. No, I lied. This is not the one under my eyes. This is Warrior. Headstrong, which is this orange one, is what underneath my eyes. It's a little sparkly, not so much. And then this is a gorgeous, like, bronzy. Focus, you fool. Thank you. And this is called Willow, and it has gold specks. So these are all one swipe of swatching-tation. You can tell these colors on my arm right here are actually so pretty. I can't even handle them. I love them so much. And like I was saying earlier, underneath of the here, right here, I have Headstrong, which is the orange color, and I think it makes a very cute pop of color and very Pocahontas-y. Loving the Pocahontas vibe right now, and all of the time. And then I will move on to the blushes, because actually, bronzer and blusher, because this is the Pocahontas set, and the Pocahontas set, it knows where it's at. So as you see, they are both a little more bronzy. Like, you could mistake the blush as a bronzer probably, because it is a bit darker than the others. The first one is called Sunsweet Berry, and then this one is called Voices of the Mountain. Voices of the Mountain is like an olivey brown, and they're both really pretty. I have them both on today. They're not very dark because I wasn't really feeling it, but I wanted to put it on anyway. But I actually really love this blush and this bronzer. They're both beautiful, and even though I'm so light-skinned and so fair, you may think it looks strange, but I blended it out super well, like, and it blends out like fantastic. Loving this collection already. I don't know why, because cheap galore. 9 eyeshadows, 2 blushes or bronzer and a blush, a lip color. I mean, what else can you do with this? Everything. So, and then last but not least, I will swatch the lip glossy for you, and it is called Always Be With You. So sweet. But let's be real. What's his name? John. What's her love interest? John. Isn't it John? He is not always with her. He leaves her. This is a lip gloss. It's very pink. Pink, and it has this kind of applicator. This lip gloss isn't sticky, which is kind of surprising because I feel like most cheaper lip glosses are very sticky and not very like noticeable. This has a very nice gloss to it, very nice sheen. The color is nice. It's not too dark. It's not too, you know, the other things. That's what it looks like there. Okay, so that is all the swatches I'm going to do, but I'm going to do one more thing for you guys, because if you don't feel like paying for all of them, they're really not that expensive, so if you do, then go right ahead. They're $30 for 3 of them, at least because they're $10 each. I think they're a good investment, especially if you're collecting them like I am, but if you don't feel like getting them all, I definitely recommend Pocahontas. It's the most one that you're going to wear this one the most. It's the most neutral. It has the most colors that are the most wearable. But if the other princesses float your boat, totally get one of those as well, or just get them all. But there's a thing. Some of these colors are like duplicates into one another, so I'm going to tell you which ones those are. So if you want to get one palette but it has a color that you don't like, or if you like that color and you want a different palette and it might be in the other one, that's what I'm trying to tell you. So let me tell you now that Dreamcatcher from Pocahontas and Dingle Hopper from Ariel, the light blues, they are very, very similar. I think that Dreamcatcher is a slight bit darker, but hardly at all. Like, you can't tell once you swatch it. I would swatch these for you. Do you want me to swatch them? I'll swatch them next to each other so you can tell. 1 second. So here we have Dingle Hopper and Dreamcatcher. As you can tell, they are very, very similar. Dingle Hopper is a little bit lighter. It is more of the Cinderella shade. Come on, focus your little butt. Thank you. And Dreamcatcher is a tad bit darker, but you can't really tell. And from far away, let's be real, there's hardly any difference. Other ones that kind of are similar in those Ariel and Pocahontas palette is Snarf Flat, which is this one here, and Willow, which is the bottom one here. They are both very similar. I'm going to swatch those next to each other. But the first one's Snarf Flat, the second one's Willow. I can't really tell any difference. Let's be real. Can you guys tell a difference? Like, I can't. Like, they're the exact same. So, just so you know, just so you're in mind. Then, for Pocahontas versus Mulan, there is a couple colors that are the same. So you have Tranquil from Mulan, which is this color here, this purpley and burgundy color. And then there's Warrior, which is this middle one. And they are very similar. I'm going to swatch them so you can see that as well. So the first one that I swatched was Warrior from the Pocahontas palette, and the second one is Tranquil from Mulan. You can see that there isn't much of a difference. And also for Pocahontas Mulan, you have Ling-a-Po from Pocahontas and Honor from Mulan. There is an obvious difference. The first one is Honor, the second one is Wing-a-Po. Honor is definitely more of a peach color, and Wing-a-Po is definitely more of an orange-y yellow, but they are similar in the way that they are. They both, like, if you look from far away, it can be hard to distinguish that. On to Ariel, there is a couple of the similarities as well. Typhoon from Mulan and Treasures from Ariel are both of that, like, nudie highlight color. One is a little bit darker, but I'm still going to swatch them. These are hard to see in the first place because they are so light, but the first one that I swatched was Typhoon, and it is a lighter color. Like, it looks yellow, like a very light yellow. And then the next one here is Treasures, and it is a bit more of like a canary yellow instead of like a light yellow. But from far away, you can't tell. Well, I mean, you can, but one of them is more of a highlight color, but they are very similar, and I wanted to show you the difference. Jade from Mulan, which is this pretty blue color, and Gizmos from Ariel. They are literally the exact same color. Like, let's just put those close together, if you can tell. If you can even see that. Am I covering it up? I don't even know. But those two colors are very similar. I'm going to swatch that so you can see. The top one is Jade, and the bottom one is Gizmos. So if you see all of these together, if you look at that, you're just gonna think that they're the same color. So those are the comparisons if you wanted to know that, because I feel like that's something important. It's depressing that some of them are dupes and they are the same as the other ones, or very similar. That is a bit of a disappointment because you would want original colors in all of them. But for $10, I don't think it's that big of a deal. I mean, they're all still really gorgeous colors, and some of the duplicates are probably ones that I would use up a lot, so I don't mind too much. But that is a little bit of a disappointment. Altogether, I am loving this collection so very much, especially because it's Disney, and I can't not love Disney. It's just my favorite. But out of the three, if you're gonna only get one, I would totally recommend Pocahontas, and the other two are very just insane in color. So, but I recommend them getting them all. You never know what you can use them for, and they're just great palettes, great beauty books all around. Yeah, so I guess that's everything for this video. Snap, clap, bye!
Snap, clap, bye. Thanks for